Hello everybody, my name is James, hope you're doing well and welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about Ferrari's response to Charles Leclerc's issue during the Hungarian Grand Prix, as well as more of Max Verstappen's comments over his incident with Lewis Hamilton. If you enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Formula 1 content. Also make sure to follow me on X at James's Pit Lane, I'll leave a link in the description, but let's jump straight into the video. So let's start with Ferrari, with team boss Frederick Vasseur saying that the team will investigate what happened to Leclerc's car during the Hungarian Grand Prix. Now, it was looking like it'd be a great weekend for Leclerc. You know, he got pole position, he led off the line, and in the opening stint of the race, he just looked like he had an answer to the McLaren's pace. And at the first round of pit stops, he was able to keep Oscar Piastri behind him. And yeah, in the opening 40 laps of the Grand Prix, he just looked fast, and it looked like Leclerc could win the Grand Prix. But from that 40, things took a turn. I mean, the Ferrari driver just suddenly lost pace. He ended up being overtaken by Piastri as well, and it got to the point where Leclerc lost 37 seconds to the Australian over the last 30 laps of the Grand Prix, and we heard Leclerc was not happy over the team radio. You know, he was calling the car undrivable. He also said that he would have found a different way of managing these issues, although steered clear of giving any meaningful information away about what he meant. But speaking after the Grand Prix, Leclerc owned up to misinterpreting the situation and said there was no need to get angry at the Scuderia's engineers, with him revealing that it was actually a chassis issue that was hurting his performance. And asked why Leclerc was not informed of what was happening with his car, Vasseur said, as quoted by Racing News 365, "The situation was quite strange. We were in control for the first 40 laps of the race. We were very in control during the first stint, a bit more difficult during the second, but it was still manageable, and the last was a disaster. The car was very difficult to drive. The balance was not there. Honestly, we don't know exactly what happened. It means we have to investigate to see if something broke on the chassis side or whatever. At one stage, I thought he would never finish the race, so we can be lucky in this situation to score points from P4. Now, I do feel sorry for Leclerc. You know, he was having a fantastic weekend, and I think he deserved to win the Hungarian Grand Prix, but due to circumstances outside of his control, he wasn't able to take victory. But considering all these issues Leclerc was facing, to still finish P4 is a decent result. But let's move on to Max Verstappen, who says he doesn't understand why he had to see the stewards after the Hungarian Grand Prix following his incident with Lewis Hamilton. Now, during the Grand Prix, Verstappen, on fresher tyres, was trying to make a move on Lewis Hamilton, and eventually he got a run going into turn 4. And while trees got in the way of seeing the overtake on the exit of the corner, we saw Hamilton off the circuit and Verstappen taking the place. Now, the duo were summoned to see the stewards following the Grand Prix, with the stewards wanting to investigate whether Verstappen forced Hamilton off the track and gained an advantage. But a no further action verdict was eventually returned following the hearing, and speaking to the media, Verstappen said he couldn't understand why an investigation was needed in the first place, and also revealed that Hamilton did not even attend the hearing. Verstappen said, as quoted by the race, "Well, the thing is that nothing happened. We didn't even touch. That's the thing. So for me, it's a bit difficult to understand why we have this investigation after the race. We explained our side. Well, Lewis is not there, but we explained our sides of the story. I don't think Lewis actually felt a lot for it, because if he really felt something for it, then of course he's there in the steward's room, right? I think both of us didn't have the best weekends anyway, so that's just one little thing. The most important thing is that we have to look at our performance, which was not good." But that's going to be the video from me today. Thank you ever so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos, and until the next one, take care. Bye.